Welcome back to 5minSmart. I'm Liam, and today we are breaking down a historic shockwave in the global currency markets. The United States and Japan have officially executed a rare, joint currency intervention to prop up the Japanese yen.
That's right, Liam. This marks the first time since 2011, the year of the Tohoku earthquake, that Washington and Tokyo have taken coordinated action to intervene directly in foreign exchange markets.
Before the intervention, the yen was tumbling toward 40-year lows, touching near 164 yen per US dollar. But immediately following the announcement, the yen surged back to around 155 per dollar.
President Donald Trump addressed the intervention directly, calling it a signal of friendship toward Japan. He noted that a dangerously weak yen destabilizes global trade and that supporting Tokyo ultimately provides economic stability for the world.
Now, a lot of market observers are asking, why did the US Treasury actively participate in buying yen rather than leaving it solely to Japan's Ministry of Finance?
It comes down to bond market protection. If Japan had to intervene aggressively on its own, Tokyo might have been forced to liquidate significant holdings of US Treasuries to raise dollars, which could have triggered a sudden spike in US yields.
So by conducting a coordinated intervention, Washington ensured currency stabilization without destabilizing the sovereign debt market.
On top of that, Japan's domestic economy has been struggling with severe imported inflation. A rapidly depreciating currency raises the cost of imported fuel, food, and raw materials, putting enormous pressure on Japanese consumers.
While the Bank of Japan has been cautiously raising interest rates, the interest rate differential between the US Fed and the BOJ remains wide, which was fueling persistent speculative short positions against the yen.
Exactly. This joint intervention serves as a clear warning shot to currency speculators that central banks will step in to prevent disorderly FX market swings.
If you want to sound brilliant in your next macroeconomic or strategy meeting, Alice has today's smart-sounding sentence ready.
Here it is. The joint US-Japan currency intervention signals a strategic alignment between Washington and Tokyo, prioritizing foreign exchange stability over unilateral rate divergence to insulate the US Treasury market and curb imported Japanese inflation.
A powerful takeaway on how currency policy and sovereign debt markets intersect.
Make sure to hit the subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss your daily dose of financial and technology intelligence.
Thanks for tuning into 5minSmart. Stay informed and stay smart.